Before I go on to the next specimen after the testis epididymis, the vas deferens, I want to go back to the epididymis and remind you that the epididymis is a long tube, but it connects the seminiferous tubules by way of the straight tubules, rete testes, and the efferent ducts that go from the rete testis, which you really can't see very well here. Some of these would be efferent ducts right here. That eventually will connect to the epididymis, and you can see right here, here's a portion of the epididymis, and these are the efferent ducts here that are connecting to the epididymis. And the epididymis epithelium has long stereocilia, and they have different kinds of cells. We only hold you responsible for the cells that are commented on in the lecture, but each of these have long stereocilia, and when you find in the epididymis over here the sperm, these long stereocilia are helping to increase the surface area to expose the sperm to the maturing chemicals that are present and secreted by these cells. Now the sperm are not totally mature until they actually reach the vagina, where the acid compartment actually activates the sperm fully. But they do undergo quite a bit of maturity in here. So the epididymis connects the seminiferous tubule by way of the efferent ducts to the seminal vesicles, and then this long tube eventually connects to the vas deferens, and that's what we're going to look at next. The vas deferens. The vas deferens is located in an enclosure of adipose tissue surrounded by blood vessels that are indicated here, but the vas deferens is over here, and it has several layers of muscle, some inner longitudinal, middle circular muscles, smooth muscles, and then outer bundles that are arranged longitudinally like this, all smooth muscle cells. There's a small postcapillary venule, and this is a very tiny arteriole, although I wouldn't expect you to identify it. I know it because I can see the longitudinal section of the endothelial cells, and I see cross sections of the nuclei of smooth muscle cells that are wrapping this tiny arteriole. Of course, if you go out here, you'll be able to see an arteriole here with some lymphocytes, red blood cells, and less than 5 layers of smooth muscle cells around it. So in looking at the vas deferens, let's take a look at its epithelium. The epithelium is pseudostratified ciliated, not ciliated, pseudostratified columnar epithelium, and in really good preservation you can see some stereocilia here. Here this the beginning of some of the stereocilia, but it's not very well fixed. If I enlarge this, you can see the projections from the apical surface of the cells here. So again, at lower magnification, even here you can kind of see the, if I do one level more, you could see a lot of little dots here, which are a cross section of longitudinal smooth muscle, and then you've got the circular, and then the outer portion are longitudinal muscle. So it's a highly muscular organ that provides the propulsion of the sperm and the semen in ejaculate. And of course, if you search around in here, you're going to find a variety of vessels, medium-sized, small arteries, arterioles, venules, some capillaries, and so forth. So it's all of the blood vessels that are supplying the epididymis and the testes are contained within this bundle, along with the adipose tissue.